Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I have a collective message. We're going to find out what Spirit wants you to hear. Please remember that these readings do not resonate for everyone. So let's get straight into this and find out what Spirit wants you to know. So I've already pulled some cards. I've already picked up on an energy here, and whoever I'm picking up on today, there is a union between you and another person that is coming into fruition, right? Now this is somebody that you have an extreme connection with. This is somebody that mirrors you. This is somebody that they have very similar traits to you. They have very similar beliefs to you, right? This is somebody that feels right, okay? So you are somebody that is very intuitive, okay? And you are somebody that I am getting that you're led by your feelings, okay? So I am getting that you're somebody that you kind of are very deep, okay? And you feel on a very intense level. So, digesting 111 on the timer. So, there's this energy to you where your connections have to kind of feel right, and the people that you're around have to also match your depth, right? And I'm getting that there's somebody here that once you meet them, they're going to feel right. They're going to be very similar to you as well. You guys are going to have, again, similar beliefs, okay, but also similar personalities. I am getting that both of you are very driven, okay? You're very passionate, right? Very ambitious people. You both seem to be, again, very similar. So I'm getting that both of you seem to be very confident. I am getting both of you are leading, right? So whether that means both of you are in some type of leadership role, right? Maybe when it comes to your career, or maybe both of you are business owners, okay? But both of you have this leadership quality to you. I just seen 222 when I said that. And I am getting that, again, it's like you guys just match, right? Now, I am getting that this is somebody that you met a while back, right? If it's not that, once you do meet, you will have a little bit of a separation period, okay? But for most of you, I am getting that you met this person and you may have felt a very strong connection to them, but there was a separation period between you and this person. And I'm getting that this person, when you met them, they still had a lot of growing to do, okay? They were somebody they were kind of struggling with, what I'm getting is some type of addiction, right? They were addicted to something that was holding this person back and taking their time, right? This addiction had the spirit of, sorry about that. What I was saying is the addiction had the spirit of delay attached to it. Also the spirit of stagnation, right? So I am getting that this person was actually wasting a lot of time. I'm getting that they were stuck in a very toxic cycle, and they were addicted to this cycle. They also seem to have some type of like addiction issues, whether that is, it could obviously be, substance abuse or alcohol abuse, but it could also be other things, like addictions come in all different areas. But I am getting that this person may have had some type of addictive personality where they would get addicted to random things. I'm also getting this like very obsessive energy, like this person was just stuck and they would not get out of this for a long time, but now I see them working on themselves. Recently you have gone within and you have been doing a lot of healing. Now this person directly mirrored you. This is a very special connection that I'm picking up on today. Label it as you will. but you definitely mirror each other, you definitely trigger each other. And I just seen 505. This feels like a divine counterpart, you know, twin flame energy, more than like just a random soulmate. But I am getting that there's this energy of them working on themselves and reacting to the inner work that you are doing right now. And I'm also getting this energy where this is something where you may not be worried about it, okay? I'm getting that you're not really holding on to it. You're not somebody that's like obsessive about this person. They seem to be very much obsessive over you, but again, they do have the tendency to be a little obsessive and get addicted to things. I am getting that you may also mirror that, but I'm getting that that's something that you have healed now, okay? I am getting that this person has been dealing with a whole lot of negative energy, right? Especially attached to the addiction. They have been allowing darker entities to kind of torment their life, whether they know it or not, but they've done this through the addiction or whatever they keep allowing into their energy. Now, right now, I think that they're going through some type of awakening. And I'm getting that song from Eminem, I'm Not Afraid, right? That's the song. And I'm getting this specific line channeled, talking about getting clean. Yeah, so the actual lyric that I am channeling is to do with getting clean. It's the last verse. If you want to go Google it, have a look at it. But again, I am getting that this person, they may have been dealing with some type of addiction, right? They also may have been distracting themselves with this addiction, and right now they're actually getting clean from the addiction. So they're actually giving up the addiction and they're reclaiming their power, and they are doing this because you have inspired them, okay? This is somebody that was heavily stuck in a cycle that it was a downward spiral, right? So this was leading them to all different issues. I'm getting even health issues, and you have really inspired this person to heal. And I'm getting, for some of you, you may actually have prayed for this person, or they may have been praying for you, okay? I'm getting that this person really did hit rock bottom. And again, they really thought that they lost their opportunity with you, but I do see that you've been healing, which is actually causing them to heal. They mirror you, if you didn't know. Like, they literally mirror you. Now, another thing that you may be noticing is if you're feeling emotions that are not yours for, like if you're feeling these really extreme emotions at the moment, you need to understand that you are telepathically connected to this person, right? This is not an ordinary connection I'm picking up on today. This is a connection where you both are connected on a telepathic level. You both are two different people that have a higher purpose in this lifetime. You both mirror each other, right? And you both feel each other. And again, right now, this person that you're connected to on a telepathic level, they're going through a lot, okay? As I mentioned, they are getting clean from their addiction, okay? So whether that means giving it up or walking away from it, whatever it is, right? So they're going through this period of, detoxing, and there are a lot of emotions coming up, especially if this person was dealing with an addiction that was suppressing their emotions, right? A lot of people kind of fall into the habit of addiction because they are trying to run from something, or they're trying to suppress their emotion, right? So I am getting this energy where this person, they were entertaining this addiction, whether it was some type of drug or whether it was some type of maybe prescription medicine, right? Or it was like alcohol. I just seen 11:11 on the timer. Whatever this addiction was, it was them kind of distracting themselves from their emotion. So instead of facing their emotions, this person would actually go and use the addiction to distract themselves, okay, and suppress their emotions. So what is happening now that they are detoxing from this addiction, all of these emotions are coming up and they're feeling them on an extreme level. So emotion from like a year ago are now coming up. And these emotions that are coming up are them kind of, so now everything's coming up, they're feeling it on a very intense level, right? They also are used to kind of numbing the pain, numbing themselves by using some type of substance or whatever their addiction is. They're used to kind of not feeling, okay? So this person has gone a long time with not feeling, instead distracting themselves and suppressing their emotions. So right now, all of these emotions are hitting them at once, okay? Including their feelings for you. Now, this connection, it is such a deep connection, and you know that, okay? Because you have felt it. You have felt everything about it. Like, you have gone through all of the emotions. You have gone through all of the spiritual awakening. You have gone through listening to your intuition. You've gone through the dreams. You've gone through the healing, right? This person, on the other hand, they've been too busy distracting themselves, numbing the pain, suppressing their emotions, right? So just like they have been running from all of their emotions for so long, they also have been running from this connection in the same way, using the same type of method that they use in every situation that they're running from. I just need 13:33 on the timer. I'm getting the name Paul. Let me know if that resonates. But so now this person is feeling everything, okay? Especially this connection. Now this connection, I do want to mention, that this connection is a lot different, and this person did feel this connection through even while they were like, you know, doing the addiction or whatever they've been doing. And it reminds me of something that I wrote down the other day. I wrote down this random channeled letter, okay? And I don't know where it came from and I don't know who it's for. But I actually don't have the notepad with me. It's actually at my office right now. But I read this like massive 2-page channeled letter because I was channeling somebody's emotions. It could be somebody in the collective, to be honest. Basically talking about like the thought of whoever I was picking up on, whether that's you or whoever, but whoever I was picking up on, like the thought of them was healing that person, okay? Now, if you guys do want me to like maybe come on and read the channeled letter, let me know. I haven't ever done anything like that before, but sometimes I will channel random things and I'll write it down. But if you want me to like read the letter, let me know in the comments. If you guys want me to make that like a thing that I do where I channel letters and maybe like make it a pick a card or something, let me know in the comments, right? But I'm getting that through this connection, even though this person was going through a lot and they were running from a lot, they still were thinking about you and they still were missing you. And One thing about this person is they feel like they need to do a lot of growing and healing, because they do. While you've been going through this already, you've been awakening already because of this connection. I just need 1555. They haven't yet. But right now they are, because again, they're detoxing from their addiction. They're no longer able to like run from their emotions. They're no longer able to hide from their emotions, right? So it's like there's no more hiding, there's no more running, there's no more distracting themselves, there's no more. And I'm getting false sense of happiness. That's what I'm getting. So I'm getting that this person, they may have used this addiction as some type of false sense of happiness, or like a way to like convince themselves that they are happy, they're good, they're fine, you know? But actually, this person hasn't been fine at all. They've actually been just, again, lying to themselves. Everything is being, they're forced to face everything right now. Everything is being exposed. They're seeing the truth right now. So, as I mentioned, you may be feeling very intense emotions at the moment. You may be getting random thoughts at the moment that are very intense, and they also relate to this person, this divine counterpart. I just seen 1717. I'm also getting this energy where you may be having really bad dreams or weird nightmares. Okay, you may be having dreams about this person as well, and you may see that they're going through something. I'm also getting this energy that while this person was going through all of like this addiction, okay, there was a separation period, and I do want to mention that that was for your protection, okay, because this person was actually, like, I'm getting that they were getting themselves in really weird situations with, they were making really bad friends, if that makes sense, okay? So they may, I'm even getting that they could owe some people some money, okay? Like, there's some type of dark energy around the people that they've been hanging around. Like, I'm getting that the people that they've been hanging around, they're really bad influences. They don't seem to care about this person. So again, the separation period was actually for your protection. It also was them refusing to give up the things that they have to give up. Okay, now this person coming back into your life because they have decided to work on themselves, to fix their life. They're sick of whatever this addiction is. It is harmful. Okay, it seems to be harming them, especially on like a health level, right? So now it's like this addiction, they're forced to give it up. I just need 1919. They've been forced to give it up because of some type of health issue, or it just seems to be getting to the point where they're not listening, okay? They haven't been listening to their intuition, which has been causing them a lot of chaos, okay? When you don't listen to your intuition, it just gets bad, like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, okay? So that's what's happening to this person right now, like they're not having a good time. Things seem to be crashing down. You're feeling their emotions. This person may actually rush in. Okay, and again, for a while here, I'm getting whatever they were addicted to, like it would really affect their mindset. Now, this doesn't have to be some type of, like heavy substance, even though it may be for some of you. It doesn't have to be like that though, right? Sometimes people are addicted to something and then there's like influences, okay? So for example, maybe you know, they have like a new group of people they hang out with, okay? And maybe they do activities with, but the group of people have like dark energy, okay? Or they influence them to like do things that they usually wouldn't do. So that's what I mean. Like they weren't in their right energy, and they were not in their right mind, right? Now though, I see that they're having an awakening. They're waking up. They're feeling everything. They are walking away from anything that no longer serves them. And I've seen 21, there's this new beginning here. So they have consciously made a decision here to put an end to whatever they were doing that was distracting them from their emotions and from you, right? So they have made this decision. And then this new beginning here, okay? I'm also getting that this person has walked away from the bad influences, okay? As I mentioned, there are some people around them that have this like dark energy that don't really care about this person. I'm also getting that they were enabling this person to, like, the decisions that these people would make, and I've seen 22 on the timer, it would not be, you know, to benefit this person in any way. It would be just to benefit themselves. And I am getting that this person here, like for some of you, this person may have had like a near-death experience. That's what I'm getting. That some of you, like, something happened here. And again, it could have been like a near-death experience, or it could have been like some type of health scare or something like that. But I'm getting that the people around them did not even care, like did not even encourage them to get better. The people around them kind of want them to stay on this path, right? And it's 11:11 on my actual clock here, okay? So the path that they were going down was very toxic to everything, toxic to their life force, toxic to their life, toxic to their health, right? And they were following people that did not even care about them, people that would not even check on them. And I'm getting that this person had actually put a lot of time, energy, and effort into these people, into the wrong people, right? This person had really been shown their true colors. Like this group of people that they were around, they've been shown their true colors, right? And again, I do see that this person, they have invested a lot into these people. This person also, they've got themselves in a lot of conflict, okay? There is a situation going on here where there's conflict, okay? There's negative energy. They seem to be entertaining things that spirit was keeping you safe from, okay? I'm also getting this energy where it's like, right now they've walked away from all of this. Like it's almost like they had to make a massive decision. But again, I do see that this person, as soon as they walk away from this lifestyle, they're going to have a massive realization. I'm getting it already happening. And you're going to hear from this person, right? You're going to have this person rushing in, and you're going to have them, they may need some type of guidance. I'm getting that they may reach out to you when they've hit rock bottom. But they are going to need some type of guidance, okay? They feel like there's a lot that they did not recognize at the time. They also have a lot of things to say to you. Now, this is somebody that I'm getting that they left with no explanation, or maybe they cut you off, or they've just been gone, right? So I do see them coming in and they're going to apologize. This person does not expect you to forgive them, okay? And for some of you, there could be a child involved, okay? If not, what I'm seeing here is that I'm getting that there's going to be a child, okay? Like, there's supposed to be a child in this lifetime with this person. For some of you, it's a son. And this is a specific message I'm getting. Now, for some of you, this is happening now, okay? Or you may already have a child with them. But I'm getting that, again, you guys together, like this person, when they're not distracting themselves, falling into bad habits, or, entertaining addiction, you guys are a power couple. You guys could literally move mountains together. This person definitely went down the wrong path, okay? Now, for some of you, you guys have not been together yet because, again, Spirit was protecting you from this person until they had their awakening. And I do think that this person here, their biggest downfall is being influenced by outer energy, like external energy. They seem to be somebody that is a little bit of a people pleaser, okay? So they tend to easily make connections with new people, but they also tend to be very intense with new people. They do not have any discernment. They tend to also treat new people better than the people that they're around, okay? Like love bomb new people. This is something that they had to overcome because they have done this and it led them down a really dark path. It led them down this path of... This actually stemmed from the fear of rejection, by the way, okay? It's like this person had this fear of rejection that they will do anything to kind of fit in, including, partaking in dark, toxic things that they shouldn't be, okay? Or toxic, whatever it takes, okay, for them to fit in so they don't feel rejected. That's what's going on here. Okay, but this is something that this person had to overcome, and I do think that they went through a massive lesson to overcome this. Now this person does not care what anyone thinks. They do not care to please people. They realize who's important, okay, and they realize that it's almost like they've learned this lesson, and it is a part of their spiritual awakening, okay? This connection, both of you are shedding your fear, your wound, okay? Both of you are shedding anything that no longer serves you. You both are stepping into the best version of yourself. And also when that happens, the union between you both, incredible. And this is the connection that it's not just, a romantic connection. It's also a connection with the Ten of Pentacles where you guys are making money together. You guys are working together. This is a power couple. When people talk about power couples, this is what they're talking about, okay? But again, both of you have had to shed things. This person really had to shed trying to please people that they don't really know, okay? But they definitely have learnt this lesson, and I do see them awakening right now, and I do see all of their emotions and feelings are hitting them at once, and you would notice that you're picking that up on a telepathic level. So all of a sudden you may be thinking about this person, you can't stop, okay? You're getting telepathic thoughts from this person, dreaming about them. They had to really learn the hard way what's important, okay? So I do think that they went off path for a little bit, and again, it was dark, it was not good, right? This is somebody that ended up with a lot of burden, okay, a lot of debt. I'm getting like just a lot of things happening to them because they went off path, okay, because they were confused, because they were being naive. But it had to happen for this part of them to heal, okay? So again, with this connection, when it does come in, and especially if you were affected by any of this, because for some of you, you weren't affected. Like, this person, before you guys got together or are going to get together, had to battle this on their own, right? But if it was like a situation where you may have been affected, maybe you guys were dating and then this person like ran off, for this connection to come into fruition, and I just named 3131, this will require forgiveness on your part too, okay? Especially if they have hurt you. If they have hurt you, because it's really like make or break, right? You may decide that, you don't want this anymore because they've hurt you so bad. That's cool. That's up to you, right? But this is one of those connections where, again, a lot of healing has happened. A lot of triggers have happened, okay? A lot of emotional baggage has been shedded. A lot of bad traits, toxic traits, they've all been shedded, right? So this connection here does require the highest version of yourself to come in. And it will require forgiveness because, again, it will not work if you're bringing the past into the present. And you know what? Nothing ever works if you bring the past into the present. Okay? The past is something where if you're dwelling on the past, that can get you to a really dark place, okay? It can get you into depression. And, if you're bringing the past into your present moment, especially like a painful memory, you're ruining the present moment, okay? You never bring the future into your present moment either. That's what I believe. I don't know if it's a thing or not. But bringing the future into the present moment also causes anxiety, like you're worried about like what's going on, like what's going to happen, okay? When we are in the present moment, we need to appreciate it, okay? And what I believe is like, you never bring the past into your present moment, you never bring the future into your present moment, okay? You literally create. You create, okay, your present moment. You don't need to worry, okay? Or you don't need to dwell and you don't need to worry. Because if you're bringing the past into the present, you're dwelling. You're bringing the future into the present, you're worrying, right? So again, with this connection, when this person does come in, it's going to require either forgiveness and moving on, or if you feel like you cannot do that, then it won't work. With the Tower card here, it won't work, right? For some of you though, this is somebody that hasn't hurt you. Now, the way that they may have hurt you is the separation period being so long because this person took a long time to get all their stuff together. But remember that everything happened for a reason. Okay, so again, it may have taken a while. But again, if this is something where this connection, okay, this type of, soul connection, there's no room for bitterness. There's no room for, an energy of not being forgiving, okay? Like, there's no room for, like, anger, okay? This connection operates on a high vibration. There's only room for love, abundance, trust, loyalty, right? All the lower energy, there's no room. Okay, and if you do try to bring lower energy into a divine connection, it turns toxic. It turns karmic, it turns toxic. So right now, I do see that you're healing, they're healing. There's a lot that's going on, okay? There's a lot that's being shed. But I do see that this is a very beautiful connection coming in. But again, this required both of you to come from a place of heart, okay? Heart, not ego. Ego would be like, you kind of not wanting to know who this person is, or like thinking it's too late, right? So you want to really come from your heart. Maybe if you don't know how you feel, meditate on it. Meditate on whether you think that this connection can prosper or not. But I do think that there is an opportunity for divine union here. But there needs to be an energy of acceptance, okay, on both ends. So we have Gemini energy here, we have Virgo energy, we have Capricorn energy, Taurus energy here, and Scorpio. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.